The fastest selling beauty products in the world. I'm Laura Ray, and today I want to share with you these products, and also some of them are a little higher priced, so I have some affordable options for you. The first product, one is sold every 2 minutes, and it's the Benefit Lip Tint. Now they have 3 shades available. I've worn this so much over the past couple of years, and I just keep falling more and more in love with them. I like how thin they are. I love the way they look on my lips. They're not drying, but they give me so much color. Now, the one I'm wearing right now on my lips is Lovetint. This is more of a red shade. Then they have Floratint and also Tint. I love these shades. As you can see, they're super thin. They last so long on the lips. I love them for going outdoors too. When I go dancing on the beach, like many of you know, I do some videos with my husband. Well, I've worn lip gloss and then my hair just gets stuck right to my lips. My hair does not stick to this, so it's been great for outdoors, and I know many of you will be going to the beach yourselves this summer or on trips where you'll be out for long periods of time, and other lipsticks can sort of melt or be sticky. So I wanted to mention these because I think they're just so amazing, and it's great now that they have 3 shades. Now I want to share an affordable option with you. It has a whole different texture, but these are long lasting and also amazing. One of these sells every 3 minutes. So we've got some stiff competition here, and this is Pera. They have what they call the ink velvet, and these are so beautiful. They feel like mousse texture on the lips. They're more affordable than the Benefit. I love the look of them. They don't dry out my lips. Now I have 3 shades right now, but I've purchased these for the last few years, and I've tried other shades, and I just love them. They have a doe foot applicator just like the Benetint. Now what I like about the Benetint too is it's changed. It used to have almost like a nail polish brush. Now it also has the same kind of wand where it's a doe foot. So easy to apply. You can go right around the edge of your lips. So if you're wanting something a little more affordable, then I say definitely go with the Pera. Let's talk about foundation. 9 bottles of Estee Lauder Double Wear sell every minute. And I can see why it's such a beautiful, long-lasting foundation. For those of us that have oily or combo skin and have trouble keeping our makeup on, especially if you live in a climate like I do where it's very humid, Estee Lauder Double Wear can be amazing. Now, if you have dry skin, what I would do if you have Estee Lauder Double Wear is add a little essence to it. That will make it go on so beautifully. That's what I do when my skin is drier. I had actually gotten away from this because I felt like I couldn't use it anymore, that it looked too heavy on my skin. But I mix it with that, or I also love mixing the D'Alba, the truffle spray with it. It looks so beautiful on the skin. I sprayed this on before I applied the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it just looked beautiful. Now, I would say if you're looking for something more affordable that's like Estee Lauder, I don't think I've ever found anything more than the Catrice. The Catrice HD Liquid Coverage is just beautiful. You can see that I have it here. I also get the long wear from this that I get from the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So you can see that I have it here side by side, and they look pretty much the exact same. Now, if you have dry skin, I really wouldn't recommend either one of these. I think they're a little too drying. I really like, for the affordable one, the Catrice True Skin. This is much more moisturizing. When my skin is drier in the winter and the weather is cooler, I get this out. I usually bring the Catrice HD out in the warmer months because it really does last on my skin. Right now my skin is combination, but I do go through some dryness in the winter. So I love both of these from Catrice. I haven't talked about this in a long time, and that's the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. This cream has been around forever, over 80 years, if you can believe that, and 2 are still sold every minute. Now, this is great for multiple things. I do want to mention that it has lanolin in it, and I know some people are allergic to that. So if you are, you wouldn't want this product, but this is pretty much so moisturizing if your hands are very, very dry or you have dry patches anywhere. Also, people use this for cuticles, nails. There's just one of this long list of things that this product is used for. I have something I think is even more affordable and is even better, and I have a little story to tell you how it saved my hands after a terrible burn. I reached down for the curling iron the other day and it had spun around, and it wasn't my Tymo. It was a very inexpensive one that I had that's so lightweight that it tends to spin on my counter. And I reached down for the handle but grabbed the other end, and oh my gosh, instantly my hands were on fire. And so I ran my hand underwater. I knew I would probably blister up, and I grabbed this, the Luce PaPaw ointment. I've shared this with you before because it's great for all the things the Elizabeth Arden is. It's great for extreme dryness. It's great for your lips. I originally found out about this because my friend's son was on Accutane, and the dermatologist had said, use this on his lips so they don't dry out. And so I immediately got it, or she gave it to me first, and then I ordered multiples of it. Well, when I burnt my hand, I ran it under water and put this on. I never blistered, and within a day my hand looked like it was almost healed, and I really burned it. I am thrilled with this. Originally it was made for burn victims. It has unique ingredients because it's got the papaya in it, and that is not in the Elizabeth Arden. This is the one I would choose if I were looking for this type of product. 20 of these are sold every minute, and that's the Elnet from L'Oreal. I used this years ago. I've talked about it where I thought, this is terrible hairspray. But now that I don't want such a hard hold on my hair, I want to be able to brush it the next day. I really love this. Now, I remember the last time I talked about it several months ago, someone said, oh, I can't stand the smell of it. Well, actually, this one is unscented. It didn't used to come in unscented, and I wasn't a fan of all the perfumey smell either. And once I saw unscented, I thought, oh, now that is what I want to try. It really does give a nice soft hold to the hair. I can see why they use this on models because they're always having to have their hair done constantly and they don't want to wash it so much. So this has been my go-to for a long time for hairspray. One of these Pillow Talk lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury is sold every 2 minutes. I can see why, because the color is just such a wearable color that you could have any other makeup on your face and it would still just blend in and look beautiful. But it does come at a higher price tag. I haven't heard anyone talk about this brand. I believe you say it Très Luce. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. But what a great match. This was like a perfect dupe for Pillow Talk. It's more affordable. I love the packaging. I think the color is absolutely beautiful. It has magnetic packaging and it's just as smooth as Charlotte. Some of the dupes that I've seen online or I've tried, the lipstick itself isn't quite as smooth as hers. Hers just has a beautiful formula to it. Well, I feel like this has that same formula. I was super excited to find a new dupe because some of the original dupes that came out, you can't get a hold of those lipsticks anymore. They're very difficult to find. I'm glad I found one from a brand that's out now and so readily available. So those are some of the fastest selling products in the world. Out of these, which one was your favorite? Is there one you've already purchased before that you like? And maybe you're thinking of trying the one that is more affordable. I love saving money. It's always great when you can. And boy, I'm so thankful for that PaPaw because in a day I was better and that could have not gone so well. So I'm really happy to keep those kind of products on hand. Remember that I upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I'd love if you come over to our dance channel. My husband and I are having so much fun. I love listening to music that we grew up on, the 60s, 70s, 80s, and some of the 90s. It just brings a lot of joy to our lives. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful week, and I'll see you soon.